Good afternoon, welcome to a very warm sunny York. We are here to watch the Robins take that one step further towards Wembley. The Challenge Cup semi-final, Hulkingston Rovers against the Catalan Dragons. The two sides emerge onto the field to a crescendo of noise. Rovers have made changes. Davis, Burgess, Warea-Hargreaves and Kolepitanganoa on the bench, all back into the fold. Rovers in their fourth consecutive Challenge Cup semi-final. And this little area of York has been turned into a piece of East Hall for the afternoon.
Challenge Cup match ball, representing the British Army, Warrant Officer Class 1 Regimental Sergeant Major
Chris Kendall is the referee for this one.
From the Royal Air Force.
For the Dragons, well, there's no Sam Tompkins, there's no Captain Ben Garcia. On paper though, they still represent a stiff challenge. Rovers will need to be on it.
Challenge Cup first semi-final. Playing for a place.
Mikey Lewis has the ball in hand. He places down the kicking tee. You can hardly hear yourself speak inside the LNER Stadium. Catalans will have first use of the ball. The thumbs up from the sideline. Chris Kendall blows the whistle. We are underway. The Catalans pouch it inside their 10, and the chase of the Robins is a good one. The Dragons met 15 out from their own line. These early exchanges. Tyrone May's gone short side against his former side, of course, as is Tom Davis. The ball is spun into the hands of Litten. He finds Lewis. Lewis wants a runner. Jai Whitbread playing in the second row today. A tactical change from Willie Peters. Litten moves it to Lewis. Lewis kicks ahead. There's a chance for Batchelor to chase. Oh, Batchelor gets the ground in. The Catalans missed it. Was the grounding clean? Can only be the question that Chris Kendall needs to ask. He's given a try on the field. The bounce of the ball looks as though it evaded the Catalans player at the very last. And James Batchelor didn't give up the chase. And with just over 4 minutes gone, the Robins number 12 may be on the board for the opener. Mikey Lewis's kick. They're all onside, there's no problem with that. As long as Batch has got it down cleanly, which he has, that should be the perfect start for Hulkingston Rovers. The video referee for this one is Ben Failer. Surely it's a simple decision. There's the answer. Rovers lead 4-0, courtesy of the Mikey Lewis kicking behind and the James Batchelor touchdown.
Scoring with a try for Hulk number 12, James Batchelor.
Great start for Rovers, but that's all it is at this stage, a start. The noise inside this stadium is incredible, and it's all being made by Hulkingston Rovers supporters. So Mikey Lewis is around 11 metres in from touch. Arthur Morg last week was impeccable. Mikey stepping up. It's just going to drift. Oh, it hits the post. Whitbread and Sue was there to meet him. Rovers got that try, but it's since returned into... Oh, there's a knock-on! Turned into a bit of an arm wrestle, but now that's a mistake by the Dragons. So we'll learn more about that in due course. Rovers have it with Tyrone May. He feeds Hiku. Hiku's stepping, Hiku's swerving. The Robins are 14 out. Minchella wants options, wants runners. Jesse Sue offers himself. Into the 10 goes the Robins number 8. Jez Litten is pointing left but opens up his body and goes right to Minchella. May delays the pass to Hadley. Last ditch tackle by the Catalan Dragons as Dean Hadley was going for the line. The tackle count though is white. There was second effort from the Dragons. So Rovers have more tackles in the bank. May to Lewis. Lewis steps. He goes. Oh, he's lost it. Why did he hesitate? Well, that was incredible. Mikey Lewis beat the first tackle and then stopped as though there was some kind of obstruction. Restarted. It's been given as a try on the field. Was it knocked out by the Dragons? This will be a freak of a try if it's given. Only Mikey can explain what was happening there. But in the 14th minute, if Ben Failer says so, Rovers will have their second try. I think Mikey thought there may have been some sort of obstruction. And in fairness, that's what Ben Failer is looking at. It was as though Mikey had given himself up. Then did he get a call from Chris Kendall telling him to carry on? The best outcome here will be for Ben Failer to go to the grounding, because I'm not quite sure. Lewis may have lost it, it may have been knocked out. He's looking at the referee all the time there, Mikey Lewis. And then it's a bit of a high shot, if anything. And then it looks as though Mikey may have lost it. Oh no, it's knocked out by the Dragons. And then is it Batchelor who gets it? It's knocked out from the arms of Mikey Lewis, and I think Batchelor may have his second here. If that's play on and Batch gets it clean. Or was it a Dragon man who grounds it first? Wow, what a crazy score. Could be a crazy no score. I wouldn't want to be Ben Failer in this position in a semi-final, but he has to make a call. He wants another look. Knocked out by Catalans. It may be all be whether Batchelor gets there or whether the Frenchman gets there. But the fact that Ben Failer sent it up as a try surely must work in the Robins' favour. Unsurprisingly, Ben Failer is having lots of looks, but on that final one, it does just look as though Matthew Laguerre got his hand there first. If this is given as a try, Steve McNamara will be furious. Whichever way it happens, Rovers will get the ball back. And it's been given as a try to Hull Kingston Rovers. Unsurprisingly, Elliot Whitehead is questioning that, but Batchelor has two, and Rovers lead 8-0.
James Batchelor.
That one will be talked about long into the night, but as far as the Robins are concerned, it gives them an 8-0 lead. Many people looking at the selection of Batchelor in the centres with that injury to Ollie Gildart, but he just never lets you down, does he, James Batchelor? Now then, Mikey, these tries are good, but you do need to start tagging on some twos. This one is from virtually the same position as his first. He hit the upright with the opener. If he aims more to the left-hand post, which is facing him now, he should be good, and he is. Pass. It's with Navarrete. Satai comes out for the Dragons. Keary, they've created space for Remus Smith. He's done it and gone. Oh, and he's gone in as Remus Smith. Rovers are undone on the right edge, the Catalans left. And 18 and a half gone. The Dragons drag themselves back into it with that try of Remus Smith.
Try score for Catalan Dragons, number 4, Remus Smith.
They chanced their arm on that side, and Rovers were just a little bit caught on numbers. So 10-4, the conversion to come, which should be a formality because he ran towards the uprights, did the centre of the Dragons. So that early enthusiasm, that early vigour of the Robins is just curtailed slightly because the Catalan Dragons have shown that they're still in this game and they're still punching. Spiro Bichet with the conversion. No problems. 10-6.
Returning to play number 10, Julien Busquet.
As Satai tries to power his way up the middle of the field. Warea-Hargreaves twists him onto his back. Keary quickly shovels it on, gets the return pass. Spiro Bichet looking for a gap. Rovers close it. And perhaps having scored down that left edge, the Dragons will look to send traffic down there on many occasions. Warea-Hargreaves wrestling Kotric to the floor. The Dragons are on the last tackle. Are they aware of that? Loose pass finds Makinson. He's kicked back across field. It's gone loose. And Chris Kendall's going to send it up. Luke Keary thinks he scored. Warea-Hargreaves was the Rovers man in attendance. It's a no try on the field. So Ben Failer has another one to sort out. It was on the last tackle, so Makinson put the kick back across. But yeah, they must all be offside. That's the first thing that springs to mind. And who did it come off? If it comes off Rovers, then it will be play on. If it comes off Catalans, then Rovers will get the handover. But to me, it doesn't look as though anyone can be onside from the Dragons for that challenge. But we've had a dubious one go our way. Can't exactly rule out that the same thing will happen here. I think it may be the onside offside. That's the biggest decision here. If they go to the grounding, we'll all be fearing the worst. Well, he's going to the challenge, which means that he must think the Dragons were onside. How was that ball propelled towards the Robins line? Looks as though Theo Fage, if that's a scrum cap, was it his hand? And the fact that Ben Fayler is taking so many looks at this is making me fear the worst. Well, the Catalans don't think they've scored because they're still all waiting outside the Rovers 20 for the game to restart. But Ben Fayler has yet to make his mind up. It was sent up as a no try. But we're now going to go to the grounding. This is going to be given. He's looking at the grounding, is Ben Fayler. Oh, now he's not gone to the grounding. Who knows? Oh, he's given it. And that Rovers 10 points lead is wiped out inside of 5 minutes.
Catalan Dragons number 6, Luke Keary.
There must have been onside. It must have been a Rovers touch. Keary has levelled score up at 10 apiece, and the Catalans have the opportunity to take the lead. No need for panic at this stage, but with 15 minutes to go to the interval, the Catalan Dragons, credit to them, because at 10-0 it could so easily have gone wrong for them, but they fought their way back. The young French fullback is in absolutely no rush to convert. No problems. And it's the Dragons that have the lead by 12. Looks as though he's copped one to the eye as Rovers come forward with Jez Litten. He's dragged down just a couple of metres shy of that try line, is Jez. But Rovers trying to hit back here. Jack Brown immediately back into the action as he was at Magic last week. 6 again is called by Chris Kendall. The Dragons doing everything they can to slow down this play the ball. Minchella changes the direction of the attack. It needs May and Lewis to sort out the numbers on either side here. There is May, short flat pass. Yes! Mikey goes in! Mikey goes in! Great offload! Mikey Lewis goes in for the Robins. And they have the lead back again at 14 points to 12. Just under 10 minutes to the interval. Who else? Magic Mikey with the try for Willie Peters' men. And the good thing about that set is Rovers did stay composed. They did not panic. Great response from the Robins. And Mikey Lewis will have his third shot at goal, all being from this same area of the field. You can see Bailey Sirinen about to be introduced for the Dragons. All these 2 pointers you feel are vital now, don't you? It's a semi-final. Ulrich de Costa leaves the field for the Dragons. Lewis, that looks good. The flags are raised. Rovers lead 16-12. They did at periods in that first half. It could well be that they have the energy to overcome Steve McNamara's men. There's an offload which goes into the hands of Lewis. Lewis, is he aware it's the last tackle? He straightens it up. Now it's the last. That was the fourth. Penalty. It's an easy two. It has to be taken in a semi-final. Is that an early sign of fatigue from the French side? Great offload from Jack Broadbent, which sets up Mikey Lewis on the fly. And he may well have the opportunity just to tag on a 2 points here for his side, which will open up a 6 point advantage. We've got the fresh legs of Bill Leyland to come out there at some point as well. And he likes to run at players from marker, doesn't he? Which big men won't like, big forwards of the Dragons. So Lewis is about 11-12 metres from the uprights. Left-footed. And that will represent a decent start to the second half for the Robins as Mikey Lewis makes it 18 points to 12. Just squeezing the Dragons here, who you sense are just on that breaking point. Six again, second effort. Warea-Hargreaves is back out. Dean Hadley's taken a knock, he's just been checked over. It's with, Rovers with Jack Broadbent! What a score! Jack Broadbent called for it. Jack Broadbent finished it. 22-12 to the Robins. That is a massive try from the Rovers fullback. Oh, great opportunism from Jack Broadbent. He sensed there was lazy defenders And boy, did he finish that well. The name of Jack Broadbent rings around the stadium because we are 14 minutes into the second half and Rovers have opened up a 2-score lead. Great finish, wasn't it? Mikey Lewis can open up the gap to 12 points. Dean Hadley just having some treatment in back play. Mikey Lewis converts. Rovers have 25 minutes between them and Wembley. Mopping up on the right edge. James Batchelor, good carry. Attracts 3 Dragons defenders. Elliot Minchella changes the direction of the attack. Is anyone going to go with the skipper? Jez is looking at the tired retreaters from this play of the ball. Moves it though to Tyrone May. Skips out the first tackle. Skips away from the second would-be tackler. Lewis pushes it wide. Tanganoa has got space. He's dummied and gone. He's found Joe Burgess. He's found the pass. He's found the pass. And Jack Broadbent sends the Robins to Wembley. That is the Robins in the final. 11 minutes to go. Superb try. Hull Kingston Rovers are about to party. That was some score. Jack Broadbent, absolutely delighted for him. He's had a fantastic game. 28 points to 12. The Catalan Dragons are buried. Bill Leyland's going to come out for the last 10 minutes. Jez Litten leaves the field. You better start booking your hotels, your tickets, your coaches, because the Robins are going to Wembley. Lewis has only missed one kick today and that hit the upright. The mercurial number 6 will put the Robins into a 30 points to 12 lead. The flags are raised. And in 10 minutes' time, this place is going to erupt.
Mikey Lewis. It's Warea-Hargreaves 30, Catalan Dragons 12.
Now in the final 8.5. Jared Warea-Hargreaves. He takes it to the 30. Leyland spins it to Minchella. Here comes Dry Whitbread. It's been a real collective team performance, this, from the Robins. Broadbent's on a hat-trick, of course, now, as is Batchelor. Oh, there's Burgess for the corner! Joe Burgess celebrates with Rufus Robin and Rover the dog. Everyone's in on the celebrations. The Robins are now heading to Wembley in style. Burgess dives in the left-hand corner. It's 34-12.
Scorer for Hull KR, number 5, Joe Burgess.
I always felt the points would come late in this game, that the Dragons would tire in the final 20, so that's proven to be. There's going to be some sore heads in Eastall in the morning, because this party's going to go long into the night. Jared Warea-Hargreaves leaves the field and Jack Brown comes back out. Beaming smiles on the bench of the Robins as Mikey Lewis in front of the far side will look to hammer this one over. Our Challenge Cup journey started on this stadium this season. Our return here sees us make it through to the showpiece. Mikey Lewis from wide out. He's hammered it over. We have 20 seconds and Rovers are confirmed as Challenge Cup finalists 2025. The countdown is on. One final play the ball is all it is. The tackle on Whitehead. The Robins raise their arms in celebration. It wasn't all one way. But in the final outcome, Rovers just had too much for this spirited Catalan side. 16-12 at half-time. And in the second half, the Catalans never really were in the contest. Tries from Broadbent at the double and Joe Burgess. Some great goal kicking from Mikey Lewis. We've done it, boys and girls, ladies and gents. We will all be converging on London in June. One step away from lifting the Challenge Cup. Final score here in York.